Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the Dutch Sandwich, and I was actually looking around on YouTube for a guy's nighttime routine, and there was like 5 or 6 popular videos out there, and I watched all of them, and not that there's anything wrong with a sponsored video. I mean, that'd be cool if someday I had a sponsored video, but you could tell like it was all based around the sponsored item, and so it focused on either like a line of skincare products or a specific toothbrush or something like that. And I was like, you know what, like I wish there was something that was a little bit more comprehensive. So over the last couple of weeks, I kind of fine-tuned my nighttime routine, tried to simplify it, and then I kind of broke it down into what does this actually cost to follow this routine and how long does it take. So according to my math, it's a 3 minute and 45-second routine, and it costs 46 cents per night when you factor in the servings of each thing. So I'm going to run through the 3 things. So there's things that I do for my body, there's things I do for my face, and there's things that I do for my teeth. So those 3 things, and I have 3 things in each of those. So in total, there's 9 things, I guess. So we'll go through the body first. So I do 3 supplements before bed. The first one is magnesium. I went to he's a chiropractor slash nutritionist, and so this was something that was recommended to me a while ago, and so I've been taking a specific form of magnesium. It's a reacted, non-buffered, so it's a little bit more absorbable. If you get like really cheap minerals that they can have a hard time absorbing, so this one's I got this on Amazon, and by the time you factor in like the 2 pills that you take before bed, it's only 6 cents per serving. So that's the first thing, some magnesium. And that also helps with energy, your muscles, helps your nerves. There's all kinds of things that magnesium is good for. Second thing is another mineral that I take. This is chelated zinc. So this is also good for metabolism, keeping your DNA healthy, as well as your immune system. So even if you take a multivitamin, at least in my opinion, taking an extra high quality zinc supplement can't really hurt. So zinc is the second one. That costs about 7 cents per tablet. So we are up to 13 cents. The third thing is milk thistle. This has got Silmarin in it naturally. So that's can help with your liver, and it's also got some antioxidant properties. It's good for preventing Alzheimer's. I think there's some studies for that too. So this is 6 cents per capsule. These are capsules, not tablets, and so we're up to 19 cents total for these 3 supplements. Now I'm about 200 pounds, and so if I had a couple drinks one night, I will actually take 2 of these, and it really helps prevent hangovers. So, but on a normal night, I just take 1. So we're up to 19 cents. Okay, so now we're on to the face. I use a pretty cheap face wash. I've tried some a little bit more expensive ones. I don't really see the need, so I just pick up a local. This was like on a buy one get one from a local Walgreens. So by the time you dispense maybe like 1 or 2 mLs, depending on how much wash you need, 1 or 2 milliliters, you're looking at about 4 cents per serving on that. So I've got that. I've got a fairly nice face serum here. You don't have to get something this nice. I think this was like 40 bucks for 75 milliliters. So little comes out. You need so little to cover your face with serum after you're done washing your face. It's really not it's not a big thing on a per serving basis. It is an expensive thing. I think this was like 45 bucks. But you could go on maybe Amazon and get one for like 20 or so. So to the best of my calculations, if you use like a 1/2 milliliter of this stuff, it should cost you about 9 cents. So serum next. I've been using that for probably about a year now, maybe 9 months, and I'm still in my first bottle. And I use it pretty religiously. And then the last step after that's kind of soaked in, I use this stuff called Cremo face moisturizer. I like this because it was cheap too. It's nice and thin, so you don't like get sweaty if you just took a hot shower or you just worked out or something. It doesn't like feel all you don't feel like all claustrophobic in it. So I think that I got that on Amazon. Using about a 1/2 milliliter of that runs about 5 cents. So the total skin care, I guess, budget right there, that's 18 cents for your face. So we did body, that was number 1. We did face, number 2, and now the last one is teeth. So the first thing I do is floss. Couldn't find my floss. I use Glide. It's the flat kind. Some of my teeth are kind of close together, and so this is easier for me to get between them versus just like the regular kind of circular floss. So Glide per serving, it's actually only 1 cent, believe it or not. So yep, 1 cent. Next is the brush part. So I actually bought this probably 10 years ago, so it's hard for me to really factor in how long it will last and try to figure out, like, on a per cost basis how much the Philips UV sanitizer brush costs per use, because it's still working. I haven't had to replace anything like electronically. The UV light chamber still works, you know, battery in here still works. So I don't really know how to do that, so I didn't factor that in. So using like what my routine here, you'll have to have a Philips, I guess, UV brush. I think I bought this maybe 10 years ago. I think I bought it even used or like scratch and dent. I think it was a little bit over $100, but my gum doctor and my dentist both recommend this one by name. They love the Sonicare line, so I'm glad I invested in it. And you can get the replaceable brush heads right here. You can get like an Amazon brand. It's called Diamond White brand, and by the time you factor in like how often you're supposed to change the brush heads, how many times you brush your teeth per day, it actually comes out to 2 cents per brush. So pretty affordable. I alternate between 2 different types of toothpaste. So I know it's kind of nerdy, but I've got some weird, I guess, or high, some sort of saliva thing. I don't know. My dentist said that I did. So I alternate between ClinPro from 3M, and they recommended Ultra Bright, which is super cheap. The ClinPro is 9, the Ultra Bright's like 3, so it's somewhere between 2 and 6 cents. If you want, we can err on the side of the 6 cents, so the ClinPro, but I'm assuming you'll probably use something more like the Ultra Bright when you brush your teeth. So those are kind of like the things that I use there. And then last but not least, I use a high fluoride mouth rinse called Act. Doesn't burn that much. It only takes like 30 seconds. So that is pretty much it, guys. So let's run through kind of how long everything takes. So I factored in about 15 seconds for the supplements. So I normally get about 6 to 8 ounces of water, and just, you know, weigh, you know, one or two of these, one of those, 2 of those. By the time I get the water filled from my sink and I take these supplements, it's about 15 seconds. To wash my face, pat it dry, put on serum, and then add the moisturizer, that's about a minute. So at a minute, 15 seconds. The floss takes me about 15 seconds. The toothbrush here is timed 2 minutes, so that's kind of unavoidable. And then I gargle for about 15 to 30 seconds. So if I added that up correctly, I think we're right at 2 minutes. Let's see, 2:30, 2:45, 3. We're at 4 minutes. So pretty much 4 minutes, maybe a little bit of more time in between. But yeah, you can do this whole routine in 4 minutes for right at around 46 cents total. So it's pretty affordable. I think it's pretty comprehensive. But the main reason I want to do this is just to put something out there that's pretty simple, that I was able to put together. But I'd love feedback. If you guys have some other ideas for things that you like to put in your nighttime routine that you think are, you know, worth the money and the hassle, you know, because it's a time and it's a money thing. When you're trying to go to bed, you don't want to do a bunch of stuff before you have to hit the hay. So I'm looking forward to reading the comments below and getting some suggestions, and then maybe as I fine-tune my routine over time, we can do like another version of this. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll definitely try to put together one for the morning as well. All right, see ya.